Right.
Only one sheet.
Only one beat there.
Right, anyway.
Organisation.
This is how I've been wrong. Shut up. 43 years at Bugg Barn, this will be the first time I've ever actually have to do a bit of public speaking. Most people in the years they're here have to do at least a seminar or something. I've always managed to escape that so far. So today I knew I was going to have to say something, but I promise it's not going to be a lot. Right, first of all, thank you, Stephen, for those kind words. I don't know who wrote it for you, but it was very nice. Thank you very much. And for the card and the gift. Right, let's start with really thank you all of you for coming here. Particularly ex-members of staff, who've actually made it here at this unusual time for do. It's not dinner time, so the fact you could make it here at coffee time is good. Obviously the current staff would be here anyway at this time because it is tea break time, and particularly as there was cake. And on the subject of cake, I would really must say thank you to Daff, Jill, Kath, Kathy and Sue, who made these really delicious cakes for us today. Thank you, ladies, very much indeed. Some of you know this, some don't. Today is not actually my last day at Bugg Barn. I actually leave on Thursday. But Sue, it's not a good day for Sue to come. She wanted to be here so she can meet people she knows and has known in the past. And Monday's her day off, so it's a bit odd, but I'm doing it today. But I will be back on Thursday's my last day. Now, 43 years in one job in the modern work climate is considered unusual. But at Bugg Barn, such long service isn't such an oddity. When you look round now at the people who are here and how many people have put in a lot of years at Bugg Barn. In fact, Daff, she's there. In a fortnight from my leaving, Daff will overtake me. She'll be here longer than I, because she only started a fortnight after me. So I know what it is. She doesn't really want to be here. She's been holding on until after I've gone, just so she can be here longer than me. I would quite expect that the HR department of Rothamsted will very soon be having a retirement chit come in from Dad, because you know, done it, I'm going to go now. Talk about long service. Last year, sort of an illustration of how long some people have been here. Last year we were drilling a NIAB trial and we were just coming off and we thought, oh, it's another year, and we were sort of thinking about how long we've been doing it and what we've been doing. And then we realised that between Richard, John and myself, we had actually been at Brums for 94 years. and we had a combined age of 177. Well, that's what you might call a team of experience, or more likely you lot would call it a bunch of old farts. I think there must be something about Brums, because not only is it a good place to work and the work is good, but it's the atmosphere that's created by the people that I think helps to keep people here and want to stay. Of course, if you're a cynic, which of course I'm not, people might say that you become institutionalised and you can't escape. But I don't think that's because it's the fact, it's the people here in general over the years that have made it such a great place to be. When Sue and I were talking about me leaving and this leaving do, she thought I should be handing out medals to everyone for putting up with me for all these years, didn't you, dear? And at first I thought, what bloody cheat! But I suppose she should know, having had to put up with me for 33 years, week in, week out, year in, year out. So, and then I had another thought, and I thought of my line manager since I've been here. I've only had 3. Well, John, unfortunately not here yet. Stephen, and Andrew. And I thought, well, just look at me. Yeah, I know, it's a positive thought, but I thought, well, you look, John and Stephen, by the time they left, were really grey. And after 4 years he started to go grey, so maybe there's some truth in what Sue was saying. Anyway, something that you picked up. Occasionally, over the years, occasionally I have been known to speak my mind. And I've had a go at somebody. Okay, very occasionally, very rarely, I know. But so, if in the past there's anybody here who I have offended, I would just like to say, you probably deserve the explanation at the time. You didn't think I was going to apologise, did you?
The ones you offended didn't turn up then.
Yeah, anyway, a number of people, and here and where we live, have asked me, what am I going to do when I retire? Because they think, well, you know, they know what I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to sit around doing nothing, I've got to be kept busy. I know some of you will have heard what I'm now going to say, but I'm going to say it for, and it might sort of ring a chord with some of the other members who are ex-members particularly. My reply has been, we've got a new allotment which we're knocking into shape. And it's going to take some knocking into shape, but you can guarantee, going from what you say, Stephen, that the plots within it are going to be square,
absolutely,
and the sides are going to be straight.
And soon you'll be on the other end of the sticks.
We've already got that. I've got a young tape and we're marking it as we go along. It's going to be good.
It's an optical square.
No, I don't need it. Oh no, actually, tell the truth, I did borrow the optical square from work, just because it's not quite. I did square it up, see which is the square size, and we've gone off the square size. You're absolutely right. I don't need it anymore.
GPS.
The other thing, the second thing we've got a 15-year-old border collie. Now, she needs exercise quite regularly, but of course she's a bit slower now, so it takes longer to do the same length of walk, so that's going to occupy the time. But the most important reason that I'm not going to have him sit on my bum, I've got a wife with a list. And the top of the list, unfortunately for me, is decorating.
Oh, no. You want to reconsider?
I can't, because I managed to put off decorating from various guises for probably 5 or 6 years. So I can't get, I've got no excuse left, so I'm going to have to do some decorating. But also, once I've retired, I know that I'm going to be busy because it seems to be everybody I know who has retired have always said to me, you don't know how you had time to go to work. They've all been so busy since they've retired. I think, I hope so. Anyway, thank you all once again. Brun's has been a great place to work and the years have absolutely flown by. I can't, 43 years is amazing. I shall miss it and I shall miss you. But I'm sure it's going to feel strange to start with once I realise I'm actually not on holiday and I'm not coming back. I wish you all and Broomspan all the best in the uncertain future, and I hope it all comes good in the end and Brooms goes from strength to strength despite what outside forces have tried to do. All I can really say is there's not a lot of you left here now. You really need to gel together, work together, help each other as much as you can until things actually get straightened out. So anyway, thank you very much, everybody. One last thing is, Kev has been doing this. What I've asked Kev to do is to go around with the camera and just take some shots of you, not mug shots, but just general shots, so that I've got as a record, as a memento of the day. Right? So thank you very much, and good luck to you all in the future.